This is RuVik Education, and today we're going to be beginning with Lektion 4, Lesson 4 or Chapter 4 of Class 5th Deutsch und ich-2 book. So, before we begin, we are learning together, growing together. We may make some mistakes, but we'll try our best to give you the best possible information we can provide. Okay, now let's begin. So, Lesson 4, what exactly is in this lesson? The chapter starts with a picture of Einstein Schule. Einstein Schule, it's right over here. Einstein is the name of the school and Schule is school. And we could see people doing various activities, like here there's a computer, teacher is teaching, books, library maybe, music, maths, so many things. So let's move ahead and see what exactly is in the chapter. The chapter's name is Zu spät, zu spät. That's kind of late. Spät is late. Okay, so let's begin with the first picture. Im Sommer gehe ich 8 Uhr zur Schule. What does this particular statement or line mean? It is really simple. Im Sommer. Im Sommer means in summer. Sommer is summer. Gehe ich. Gehe ich is go. Gehen. It comes from the root verb gehen and it means go, and since there is ish, that's why due to verb conjugation gehen became gehe. 8 Uhr zur Schule. Is at. Acht is 8 over here, okay? Uhr is time. Zur Schule is to school. In summers, I go to school at 8 o'clock. This is what it's trying to basically say. One question that many of you must be having is that we usually write, let's say, for example, ich gehe. Ich gehe. And then so on the sentence. So here gehe comes after ish. But why is gehe coming here before ish? The simple reason, and this will help you form sentences in German as well, that is, there's a kind of order in German that follows. Like in English, it is subject, verb, object. In German, it's a little bit different. So, verb will always be at the second position. Second position. What does this statement mean? For example, here in this sentence itself, take a look here. Im Sommer gehe ich. Im Sommer gehe. Gehen verb is at second position no matter what. Right? That is the logic that this particular statement offers. So, im Sommer tells us about basically a kind of time, you can say. I'm not talking about this kind of time, I'm talking about im Sommer, winter, or last year, yesterday, this kind of time. So that comes at the first place, then verb will always come at the second place, then ish is a subject, and then the rest of the sentence. Okay? Let's take a look at this sentence as well. Im Winter gehe ich 8 Uhr 30. Okay, leave this. So basically it's 8:30 Uhr zur Schule. So I guess this is understood very well why exactly this sentence is written in the particular way, as you can see. So that has been explained. Now let's move ahead and look at this particular box. Meine Mutter ist Sekretärin. My mother is a secretary. Sie arbeitet 8 Studenten von 9 Uhr bis 17 Uhr. Okay. 20 Uhr essen wir zu Abend. Okay, let's try to understand this. We already studied about Berufe in the previous chapter. So secretarian is secretary, female secretary. My mother is secretary. Sie arbeitet 8 Stunden. She works 8 hours. Not Studenten. Stunden is nothing but hours. Stunden is hours. Stunden is hours. She works for 8 hours from 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock. Okay. 17 hour. I hope you all understand the 24 hour clock, even in English. Basically, if I talk about morning times, AM, that it is from 12 to 12, right? 12 in the night. So actually, this should be 11 in the morning. 11:59. Okay, but after that, I mean, after 12 o'clock in the afternoon, the time becomes 12 p.m., right? After that, it's not 1, it's actually 1. When I say, it's actually 1 when I say, like, kind of in the evening times, you notice even in your mobiles it would be written 16. 16 means 4 o'clock, so it goes from basically 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24, like that. Okay, that's the 24-hour clock. Okay, 20 uur essen wir zu Abend. At 20 over. What is 20 over? 20 is 8 o'clock. 21 is 9 o'clock. As in we eat food in the evening. Okay. Let's go ahead. My father is Kaufmann. Kaufmann, my father is a businessman. Er geht 9 Uhr 1 Büro. He goes to his office at 9 o'clock. Er isst 13 Uhr zu Mittag. He eats his zu Mittag. What is Mittag? Is basically lunch, like midday. Midday kind of it means midday meal, which is afternoon meal, lunch at 1 o'clock. He eats his lunch at 1 o'clock. These are simple sentences that you can even memorize. You can just change the uh, time based on whatever it is. If it was based on like the time, let's say if it was 7 o'clock here, then instead of mittag, you would use frühstück. Frühstück is breakfast. So these kind of things you'll have to change. Okay. Am Sonntag schlafe ich bis 10 Uhr. Bis wann schläfst du? This means on Sundays I sleep. Schlafe comes from the base root verb schlafen, and since there is ish over here, it became schlafe due to verb conjugation. I sleep till, bis is till, Sane is 10 o'clock, and then they're asking you the question, till when do you sleep? Bis one. Whenever you want to ask till when, then you'll always say bis one. So if you're asking for sleeping, or even if you want to go say like till when do you come from school, like these kind of examples, you can use bis one in that case. Moving to page number 50, we have few dialogue stuff. So one kommt der Zug. Now when does the Zug? Zug is either train. Here I guess they're showing a bus for some reason. Okay, Zug is train. Um, you're asking when does the train come, or bus over here for example. Okay, A says Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung is excuse me. Wann kommt der Zug bitte? When does the train come, please? This is kind of like please, as in they're showing it as a gesture of kindness, kind of politeness, actually. B says 15 40 over. Okay, now why did I say 40 over here? The reason I did that because we will be learning exactly how to say this. Okay, it can also be said as 15 or 40, but let's just leave that right now. We don't need that. Okay. At 3:40 time. Okay. Wie bitte? How kind of they're saying like they're asking a question, please kind of, and then B says 10 nach halb 4. Noch 20 Minuten. Okay, what is this? Let's now break this down. Uh, yeah. So we have 10. Zehn is 10. Nach halb 4. Halb 4. Half 4. Noch 20 Minuten. More 20 minutes. Did you get this? No? Let me tell you. So, to understand this part, we need to come over here, which is Seiten, which we will we'll begin from here only, we'll continue from here only, but we'll also be discussing this in the next part. So, go ahead and watch that.